Welcome to Embarrassing Moments in Graphic Design. As I mentioned in another story, I tell my students that there is no such thing as a famous graphic designer. I also tell them to be open if a mentorship presents itself during your design journey. It's a valuable relationship. Then I tell them this embarrassing story about the one time I was a famous graphic designer and about my mentor. My mentor, right out of school, was kind and generous person, and I owed him my start in the business. Being close in age, we had some good times together. One day, he left our book publishing company for a big, fancy branding agency. He took a young, tall, blue-eyed blonde with him instead of me, and I continued to languish in publishing. We kept in touch and tried to have lunch every 3 or 4 months, as work permitted. Each time I met him at his office, he introduced me to his coworkers by my full name. Their faces lit up with recognition and warmth, as if they already knew me. Did my mentor speak so highly of me, and so often? Did he miss me and our time together as much as I did? The thought made me smile. I continued the fantasy. Or maybe I was a design legend and I didn't know it because, well, that's how humble I am. Yes, I'm one of those down-to-earth legends who just shrugs it off. I wonder if they'll throw me a surprise party to let me know, just as a confirmation. I had had my quarterly lunch with my mentor and the blonde. The next morning at the office, one of my big stock image houses I used asked me to reset my password. And it expired. 20 minutes later, I received an email from my mentor. Another lunch? So soon? He must really miss me. Or perhaps it was the ruse to get me to attend my surprise party revealing my design status. Instead, he asked me for my new password to the big stock image house. I slumped in my chair. It seemed I had failed to remember giving him the sign-in and password before he left for his big, fancy branding agency. The sign-in was my full name. The name that every single employee used to log in every single day for the past year for high-resolution images. No wonder they recognized my name. No wonder they all smiled. They finally had met the mysterious man, the keeper of access to all those images. I was humbled and not even famous. I composed myself and wrote in response, I can't give you my new password. I think your big fancy branding agency can set up their own account with a big fancy stock house. Tell everyone at your office I will miss them. So, as I said, there's no such thing as a famous graphic designer. Especially in this case. Well, thanks again for joining me for embarrassing moments in graphic design. And remember, design is serious, but life is not.
But I thought you were a famous graphic designer.
Yeah, that's just what I've been telling you.